Look at this. So excited. Get to say hi to 21 Pilots, Tyler and Josh. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Doing great. Josh, how are you doing?
I'm great.
No.
Well, before we get going, Tyler, I want to say congratulations. Since we talked last, you've welcomed a second child. You've welcomed a daughter. So congratulations.
I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. There's a couch behind you. If you want to, we've got a few minutes. Go take a nap. Josh and I got this. You can go.
Babe, I got to go to work. And just get knocked out on the couch for a little bit.
You guys are about to get really busy.
Josh, hit him with what we got going on.
We've got shows. We've got travel. Yeah, we're going to Europe here pretty soon. We got before that, we have a festival. And then we're touring the States after that. Feels really good.
When you're doing festivals and then you're doing a tour of your own, what's the difference in how you prepare?
That's a good question. There is some pressure relieved on a festival because you know that if the event flops, it's not really your fault. At your own tour, that's not the case. On the other side of the coin, at a festival, there is a little bit more, you would assume that you're playing in front of people that may not know who you are or just kind of looking at you like, what do you have to offer? Yeah, in a festival, you have to really, you got to top the last band. And so there is a bit of an added pressure in that sense.
So in the age of COVID now, it would be very easy for you guys to hat, glasses, mask, and wander for the whole festival. Do you ever plan on doing something like that? Have you before?
There was one time in Mexico. It was actually our own show. And there was a ton of bootleg merch outside of the venue, and we were given some masks, like very like Mexican style masks that covered our whole face, and so we decided to put them on and go check out all the merch. And we went out there, and immediately it was because we were the only ones wearing those masks.
We thought no one's gonna know who we are because we got a mask on, but then you walk out there and it's like a full-on luchador mask. You're like, well, those are the only two guys that are wearing full-on face covering mask. Like, what's their deal? We thought the mask was going to make us inconspicuous, but it did the opposite.
We ended up running back inside.
Are you going to be in theaters to watch the movie when it comes out, May 19th?
Yeah, I think we're gonna pick a theater and watch. I don't know. It's always weird watching yourself, but we are really proud of this movie theater experience. Mixing the audio for a movie theater is completely different than mixing it for a record or something, and so it does feel very different from anything else that we've done.
So there's 20 minutes of unseen footage in the movie. And I just sort of want to know, how does something become unseen footage? Did you hold it back on purpose? Like, did an intern lose it somewhere along the way? Or like, what is unseen footage and how does it?
Yeah, we haven't even seen, we don't even know what it's going to be. It could just be someone walking around with the camera face down,
right,
or the lens cap still on.
Exactly.
That's a good question. The bigger question is, what do you call it after we've seen it?
True story. Yes.
Yeah.
Tyler, I heard you say in an interview that I was watching with you that somebody asked you a question. You're like, I wish I could answer that 2 years from now. And I'm just wondering if that struck me as really interesting, because you said that you always, somebody asked you a question, you think that a lot. I wish I could answer this later, but I'm wondering if 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there was something you were getting asked all the time that all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I finally know the answer to that.
Oh, kind of reverse engineering that.
Yes.
That's cool. There's the, kind of producing your own record thing that was always kind of this looming, can I do it all myself? Can we keep it all in-house? And we did this on this last record, learned a lot from it. There's a lot of time spent in recording your own record that has nothing to do with creativity. I learned that one, maybe the hard way. And then also I have 2 kids now. I have 2 daughters. What is that going to feel like? I feel like our parents didn't do a good job of telling us how hard it actually was.
That's fair.
I don't know if it was just some evil plot to hey, tell them it's great, you should have kids, just to kind of get back at us, which now that I'm thinking about it makes sense. And that's probably what I will do to my kids. I'll tell them it's great and you get to sleep all the time.
I love it. Guys, thank you so much for spending time today. Good luck on tour. Good luck with the movie. I hope you get to enjoy it in a theater with a big bowl of popcorn, and it's good to see you.
Thanks,
Thank
Ryan.
you.
I've got a long drive, I'll take my eyes so I don't fall.
again.